What's up, you guys? So let's talk about, my bad, camera had to get straight. Let's talk about these darn Pop-Tarts so I can eat them. Two Pop-Tarts, similar flavor, blueberry and blueberry, but one has more protein than the other. So let's talk about this real quick. First of all, why I think it's happening. We'll just run through it. Two Pop-Tarts, blueberry, same company, Kellogg, very similar nutrients, right? Why are these companies pushing protein in food so hard? I think it's a little simple. If we look at the way things are in America recently, the obesity crisis has been an issue, and they came out with drugs or medical intervention to be able to fix that, and that's okay. There's no judgment on those people, whatever. We're moving beyond that. But people are trending towards a healthier lifestyle. There's also the fact that boomers are aging. And I think by 2035, the amount of boomers retiring from the workforce will be at its peak. And so there'll be a ton of boomers. There are a ton of people who are now getting more health conscious in America. And so these companies are recognizing that, and they are using the label of protein, since they know it's the language of muscles. They're using the language of protein to persuade people to buy their food to make it seem more healthy. It's a marketing ploy. We live in a consumeristic country. Get used to it, but let's just examine if it's really useful. I mean, I'm sure it has some utility. I love Pop-Tarts. I don't care what you say. Having another food to base my life around to get a little more protein, just to reach in the cabinet and have protein, makes it really easy to hit your macros. So it does have utility in itself. But the question was, why are they doing this? They're doing this to seem stronger as a brand, to have a better marketing point. So we look at these Pop-Tarts, and my big thing is to look at the nutrients, right? You look at the nutrients, and it tells all men lie, women lie, but these labels don't lie, boys. So it says the calories are for the 10 gram protein for the, let's say the special one in my left hand, regular, right? 380, regular 370, 10 calorie difference from the protein one. Let's see why. Fat 7 for the protein, normal 8. So the protein ones have a little less fat, which is good. Man, I should probably have did my calculations. It says 8 grams is 10% of your daily intake. This is trash numbers, though. They're never helpful. You know what? Well, like 0.3 to 0.5 times your body weight. How much do I weigh? 235. 70 grams, anywhere from 70 to 120 grams of protein a day. So this is like a tenth of my daily intake, so not bad. But the fat, 7 grams, 8 grams, 69 grams in this one, 71 grams in this one, 10 grams of protein in this one, 4 grams of protein in the regular one. And so the first thing that I really notice about these is the fact that the nutrients are very similar. The nutrients are very similar. Which means Kellogg had the opportunity to put more protein in their Pop-Tarts from the beginning. It just wasn't viable for them for some maybe an economic reason, or they never thought of it. But they're essentially the same product. The nutrients are very different, not very different. The fat is 1 gram off in favor of more for the regular. The carbs are 2 grams more for the regular, and the protein is 6 grams more for this one. But other than that, I mean, even down the micro, like the really small ones, the micronutrients at the bottom are different, but we're just focusing on the macros. And for the most part, they seem to have the same ingredients. Just again, this one has a little more milk added to it for the protein. And actually, this one says a good 3 source of B vitamins. I wonder if this one has the same, or if they removed it. But they could have did that with the regular Pop-Tarts. They're not doing this because they care about people's health. They could have made all Pop-Tarts healthier, so everyone got more protein, but that wasn't what they did. They just wanted to get over on people and to kind of seem a little different. These are 50% more. My cheap ass brought these a couple weeks ago, but I still remember $3.50, $2. 50% more, very similar nutrients when they could have did this all along. It kind of makes me hate the brand. I'm like, I don't want to shop with you anymore. You're playing with my health. I'm so stupid. I mix these up. So we'll see if we can taste the difference. I guess just became a Kellogg advertisement somewhere along the way. Yeah. I love me some Pop-Tarts. I cannot tell the difference. One's a little more tanner than the other, but that's just America, guys. So I guess I'll bite one and we'll see. You guys know who created Pop-Tarts? This is the reg, bro, you can just tell. Sorry for the ladies on here for broing you. But anyways, very similar products, kind of misleading. Don't trust the brands. I will say in taste, I don't really like this one as much. So Kellogg, can you guys fix this? We freaking love Pop-Tarts. So also Kellogg, if you could just put, 10 grams of protein in all the Pop-Tarts, we would be cool. Anyways, this one kind of tastes a little worse, but it has more protein, so that always wins in my heart. But don't fall for these companies and their tricks, guys. Be a smart consumer when you're out here. Or maybe a producer. Be a producer. Don't be a